These next poems are from the first of my work to be published in Ireland, which I'd moved to in 2017. After a period in Dublin, I moved to County Mayo on the west coast with my child and partner in 2018. Our first year there was dominated by entirely unexpected but very serious critical illnesses from which we both recovered, but did mean that I spent a lot of time in the house or my immediate neighbourhood. I also realised that despite coming from northwest Wales and a superficially similar culture, I just didn't understand the built environment or the landscape I now found myself in. From a council house in Connacht, the name of the pamphlet, is an attempt to come to terms with that, firstly through contact with neighbours and the community, but also through academic study. The work is about 20 pages and combines prose and poetry in order to cope with the demands of the different kinds of information that it contains. It's divided into 17 numbered but otherwise unnamed sections. Section 1. I sit in a council house in Connacht staring out at the Meori. The green of the Atlantic can just be glimpsed through the neighbours' sheds and a barn on a hill with a rounded iron roof. From the back of the land that surrounds the house, the sky opens out to include a broad expanse of the sea between Inishturk and Inishclare. The light is astonishing. The light fills you up, eradicating dark corners. It illuminates, and there is no answer to it. The eye of the sun. When cloud found its way round a mountain, or water thunders underfoot through tunnels of peat, or the eye of the sun is on you. A distant island is a volcano. For the time the sun shuts its eye. Lids close slowly. Lashes brush hillsides. Feather weight. Sunbeams. Accumulations of cloud. Eight. The Irish name of Fionnán is Fionn. There are no village signs as you enter. No road signs point to it. There seems no correct name. Sometimes it's written as Fionnán. There is an air code, but it sends people to next door. We know the houses in the village by the names of the people who live there, their family names. So does the postman. Members of the same family often live close to one another, so perhaps the postman knows first names. Fionnán is a townland of 899 acres. There are boundaries on a map, but not on the land. In 1841, it had 48 houses with a population of 290. By 1911, it had 20 houses with a population of 111. By 2011, it had 21 households with a population of 61. Families get smaller. When I moved here, neighbours would stop and shake me by the hand and say, "Ye are very welcome," or "Welcome to the village." The village is a cluster of houses. The houses are not really that close together, except for the little row I live in. At Christmas time, all the houses light a candle in the window. It is to guide in the weary traveller. People are more important than money. "What news from Fionnán?" they asked at the feed store. "No news," I replied, and he shook his head, turning to the next customer. Now I carry small items of news about my person like currency, to be divided up and distributed. They buy me time.